Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at Hunt the Showdown. Now this is a game from 2019, it's developed and published by Crytek, the same guys that gave us Crysis, Crysis 2, Crysis 3, Warhead and the remastered versions of the same titles, and obviously some other games as well. Now this game actually has very modest requirements, as a minimum GPU requirement is a GTX 660 and I recommend the GPU is a 970, so to be fair it's definitely doesn't sound like it's gonna break your bank in terms of your hardware. So let's have a look at the graphical side. We're going with the 4K native full screen, 100% resolution scale. I've cranked up the video memory usage a little bit to 90% because even though the game clearly can run within 4 gigs of VRAM, let's just fill up that memory a slightly bit. For the graphics quality, supposedly custom, actually everything is on high, including texture filtering and anti-aliasing, which is on SMA 2x. And that's it. Maximum frames are unlocked, and the only things I did, disable is depth of field and motion blur, because nobody really likes it. For advanced settings, I'm not going to use surface format optimization, because it might actually improve performance, but we're, kind of trying to max things out here. We are using GPU tessellation. And we have a 2-pass scene rendering and 2-pass lighting. So outside of this, one thing you definitely should do is the field of view should be at least 100. Like I tried it on the default setting, which is 60, that's a tunnel vision. 90 feels good, but it's not really there, and I'm hoping that 100 is gonna be that. And I decided to skip the tutorial because it's very long and expositional, which is nice. But I think the best way of learning is, is just jumping in and dying instantly. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's my character now, so we're just going to see how it goes. Actually, it took a second to read this. Okay. Let's just play a solo and see what happens. It does seem the matchmaking is taking a little while. Now, I'm pretty sure there are people still playing this game, so I'm a little bit not impressed, but then again, maybe it's like going solo is not the best idea anyway. Outside of that, honestly, I would say back in the day when this game came out, I really wanted to play it, and it actually had a very good review. All the reviews on Steam are mostly positive, so it's no surprise. So yeah, let's see how we connect. We're searching for server in Europe. Well, at the beginning of the game, it actually asks you to select your location. I picked Europe because it's the best ping, 37 milliseconds. So in comparison to anything else, which was 120. So ping usually in multiplayer is a little bit more important than some people might think. And even though it's not as good as 19 or 20, I would rather take 37 instead of 120. So obviously. Anyway, we're gonna look at the graphics, how it looks. This game is running on CryEngine, and the loading times are surprisingly long. Now the game is running off from NVMe drive, and as we can see on this screen, we are pulling 10 gigs of RAM and 4.8 of video memory, which probably gonna creep up once we load into the game world itself. Now for the tutorial, I know how to pick up weapons and how to get them, and how to find traps and how to heal myself, and that's, I think, the most important thing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna start out with a kit or I need to loot guns and stuff, but we'll see that. Okay, so we do have some guns, which is good, and surprisingly for 4K, as you can see, the HUD layout is rather big, so you wouldn't even notice that. Okay, Waiting for other players. And something's that direction. Right, so what do we have? Hunt. Okay, yeah, fair enough. So we're pulling 6 gigs of video memory, 11 gigs of RAM. We're above 60 frames for now. Game's running on DirectX 11. I did not see any DLSS or FSR enhancements available, which is not exactly surprising, but hey ho. I know that some people do hate the PvP aspect of the game when they're just trying to immerse themselves and kill some monsters, but then again, you know. I kinda can understand why. Come back. I like how the reload actually takes time and place to complete. Now, obviously there are some broken guns, so to say, in this game. But overall it is not too bad. Actually made the horse mouth relatively correct. Everything else does look a bit weird. Alright, where are we going? Hello? Cannot pick up special ammo. I wonder why. To be fair, even at 100 in regards field of view does feel a little bit not enough. All things considered, I would prefer a bit slightly. So perhaps 110 would be the golden ticket. Performance-wise, I don't actually see any issues, so that's interesting. Now, granted that might actually change, but then again, how many people are pushing this game on epic settings, or high settings, should I say? Something tells me that throwables probably are something I should be not throwing out happily. The draw distance is kind of okay, to be fair. I wouldn't say that it's hard to see targets, but I can clearly see why people are picking sniper rifles when they try to crash someone's party. Because the sniper rifle does look... it does give you extra depth and you can physically see further. Missing 2, hitting 1. I mean, 1 out of 3 is not too bad. The gunplay is actually pretty nice. It's slow, and that's I think where I really like it actually to be. Because all things considered, this is not exactly your run and gun game. Obviously you can play it like one, I'm not saying that's not the case. But at the same time you kind of need to understand this is more about gathering the clues gearing up and so on and so forth, so definitely. Now, obviously the seasoned hunt players will look at me and be like, what the hell is he doing? He's not doing XYZ that you should be doing it the first time, but hey, this is about performance rather than everything else. So, what is this? Okay. It's a spyglass. No idea what is this. Smoke grenade. I'm running out of ammo now. That's something I don't want to see. Guess looting has slightly more priority over everything else. Which is not surprising, all things considered. You okay? I think he's okay. Ooh! We got ourselves a trap. Always a nice thing to have. I'm gonna have like 6 shots left, so let's just make the best of it. Also going for the hunt with no ammo kind of feels a little bit stupid in all honesty. And probably these guys I could have just taken out with... Hey! Actually got me pretty much instantly. How unnice of them. Someone already cleansed this. Ah, there we go. Little bit of ammunition reload. Not too bad. Right. Looks like someone ran through here and ransacked the place. Probably they're gonna see me and they just gonna shoot at me. So that's pretty much how my multiplayer experience usually goes anyway, so... Wouldn't say it's any different now than it used to be. G, picked up a bounty. Good for you, G. GG. Now, in all honesty, I do believe this game is for co-op or multiplayer people more than a solo. Now, if you know the game in and out, you clearly can go solo as well. But yeah, I wouldn't lose my sleep over it. Nice little interactions everywhere. Plenty of monsters to kill. Come here. Easy, horsey. Not here for you. It's fine. I hope. There's the next clue. I don't know, going to battle with demons and ghosts with couple bullets is not exactly the best we could be possibly doing, but hey ho, this is just a performance test end of the day. And no one said this game is easy. You know, it kind of requires a little bit of know-how and get used to stuff. And different enemy types. Okay, performance-wise, I must say I don't really have any issues. At least nothing I can spot. Now, granted, this game probably was not even, you know, meant for 4070s, because, in all honesty, despite the fact it's made in CryEngine, it looks rather simple, which is probably for the better, really, because end of the day, you know, if you have a lot of things to do, a lot of fighting to do, you don't want to tank your frames. But yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if I actually need to kind of set that thing on fire, to be fair, but hey ho. Considering we have no ammo and I don't know how to easily obtain it, let's just see what we can do here. Let's see if this game has a stealth kill. Don't think so. I don't think this game has got a stealth kill, or I haven't got it yet. Oh well. Well, we have a couple more bullets, which is already better than no bullets. Good luck, Buckaroo. He's not too happy about me being here. That's one way for mission will end in 4 minutes. I don't know, I kind of feel like this might be the game for people who are literally coming in here just to have a good time, you know? Not having ammo at every step is also a little bit refreshing, because you kind of need to plan your attacks. Same goes for stamina. Oh well, since I have no idea what I'm doing, I am pretty sure I'm doing something wrong here. But we're still alive, so that's good. And yeah, learning the map probably will be a little bit better idea to know where we can get the ammo. Because without the ammo, this is rather weird. Mission will end in 2 minutes. Well, I guess we're just gonna see what's gonna happen after 2 minutes. But yeah, okay, let's talk about the performance apart from me just stumbling around. Performance is absolutely fine. I would say if you're not running the 4K on highest settings, you should be absolutely more than fine. Because this game does not really require you to have beefy GPU or CPU to play this game. This is more like have fun game, which I really prefer games like this, you know. In comparison to other titles we played and the weird performance we got, I would say slightly chilled out game with better performance is definitely on my list way more than unpolished AAA. All things considered, you know? But yeah. As in every game, a little bit of a learning curve. Also, reading the map probably would be a little bit better. So let's see what happens. Looks like we failed to obtain the contract, fair enough. So let's see, do we get anything for not doing anything? I can expect yes. The mission time ran out before you was able to extract. Your hunter assumed lost and has been killed. Okay. Well, we're still getting XP, so that's good. Monster skill 34. Okay. We have a dynamite bundle. So I guess we can just go again. Anyhow, this is all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you are way more versed in Hunt Showdown than I am. Anyhow, I'll see you all next time. Over and out.